Okay, we're going to make cast iron mac and cheese, and what we have here is 1.5 pounds of elbow macaroni, but we need a pound and I can't find my kitchen scale. So we're going to use this cup measure to attempt to figure out how many cups are in 1.5 pounds, and therefore extract a pound without a kitchen scale. So I'll be back when this is complete. Okay, what I found out is that 1.5 pounds of the elbow macaroni is approximately 7 1/3 cups, using that cup dry measure. So 3/4 of 7 1/3 is right at 5 1/2. So I'm going to apportion 5 1/2 cups of this macaroni into the small bowl. Okay, so here we have approximately 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 cups of milk heated up in the microwave. In my case, it's 1/2 and 1/2. The 4 apportioned 5 1/2 cups or 1 pound of pasta, water to cook the pasta, salty water, and Lady Anne Burrell says salty like the ocean, and a preheated, extremely hot cast iron that was once my grandmother's to make the stuff. The oven is 375. There's Cooking con Claudia. So here we go. Here we are making the roux, which is the flour and butter. And when you're making a roux, it's a French word. You cannot leave it because it will burn. You have to whisk it constantly. I added some salt and pepper, but you cannot just walk away. The stove is on low. This is it. I'm going to add the milk soon. Now we have the milk added gradually. It will thicken up a little bit. Do not be tempted to add more flour. You can't do that once you add the milk, or the flour will have the roux will have a not so pleasant taste. Here you can add more pepper too. I like pepper, so I add a lot of pepper to this mixture. I'm going to apportion some cheese soon. I'll be back. Now we're going to cook the pasta for a few minutes. It's very important that the pasta be al dente, not cooked. Even if you like the pasta soft when you eat it, like I do, you don't want it soft, because then it will have absorbed as much water as it can, and it will not absorb the cheese sauce very well. So we're going to set a timer here for about 6 or 7 minutes. It takes a little longer at this altitude because the water doesn't get as hot. But now we're going to blend in 16 ounces, or about 4 cups of shredded cheese into the mix. Okay, here we have the cheese in the roux, and we're going to continue to stir this pretty often. Doesn't have to be constantly, until the cheese completely melts and we have a very cheesy sauce. The pasta is boiling over here, so soon it'll be there. This is the cheese sauce. Now we put the macaroni in. We're going to combine the two. If it's too thick, you can add a little of the pasta water, which I kept before I strained the macaroni. Okay, this is the mac and cheese. Oops. This is the mac and cheese, but I'm going to bake it for about another 20 minutes at 375. I'm going to put more cheese on top of it. So here we go. Here it is with another 2 cups of cheese on the top of it. There's a lot of cheese in this product. We're going to go in the oven for about 25 minutes, 375 Fahrenheit.